Okay, well, welcome to Rainbow Land. So in this area, this is where you're going to first spawn into, which you did. This is our welcome center, and we have Lily here. Lily will send you back to your spawn point. So wherever you set your bed, you can go up to her and click go home, and she's gonna kill you and send you back there. In this barrel, we have spawn clocks. So it is on a automatic refill. Whenever you push the button, it's going to refill. So you'll want to always keep spawn clocks on you. So if y'all want to grab some spawn clocks if you haven't already. And what they do is whenever you throw down or drop a spawn clock, it's going to teleport you back to this building from wherever you are in the world. Okay, excellent. So now we can work our way out into the main lobby of our town hall. We have our public library. So here is where players will write short stories. If you want to write a short story or whatever you want to do, it can get published in here. We also have book club that meets. So if that interests you, you can definitely be involved in that. So we do have spawn protection enabled here, so you're not going to be able to place items down, but we have made this area a place where you can place items. So like if you was going to trade items with a player, you could drop a shulker. I think somebody's already dropped a shulker for someone. And then we'll work our way down into our take an item, leave an item area. So these are barrels that players fill, and they can be taken by anybody. So if you need any of the items, definitely take them. I would suggest grabbing some food for the tour. That way you can keep up and you don't slow down due to hunger. But yeah, basically, once you get enough resources, you can always come and drop some things off for other players because it is used by everyone. Okay, as we work our way to these buttons right here, this is a command. It's going to purchase fireworks for you from your bank account. So whenever you've got 50 poisonous potatoes in your bank account and you want to purchase fireworks, you can come here, click the button. It'll give you a whole stack for 50. That's flight 1, and then we have flight 3, which is down here. It's going to give you a longer flight duration, but it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Okay, we'll go back through this little hallway back to the center of the lobby, and we'll take a look upstairs. So upstairs is going to be where our enchantment center is located. We have a full maxed out enchantment table for you, as well as anvils and anything that you'll need here. Whenever the anvils break, you can always press this button on the side wall, and it's going to replace the anvil. That way you don't have to use resources to make a new one. And then we also have it set up for the XP machine. So you can step on the pressure plate, and XP is going to shower you. So definitely put mending on your tools and armor. That way you can repair them and it doesn't break. Yeah, so let's go back to the main area. And we'll talk about one more thing here at the town hall. This is the adventure button. So a lot of players like to use this. Whenever you press the button, it teleports you to a random location. It's going to give you the slow fall effect for 60 seconds. And basically it drops you at the top, high up in the sky, and drops you completely down. So anytime that you press it, it's a different area. So if you want to find it like a desert biome, you may have to try it a couple of times, but hopefully you'll get in that biome eventually. Upstairs will just take you to the clock tower lookout. So there's really nothing up there except a viewing. Okay, and now we'll work our way outside of the town hall into the town. So this area can seem a little overwhelming with multiple buildings, but we made it to where if you take a path, it's going to bring you back here. So it's just like a circle. This first building is our bank, so it is a working bank. So in here we have an ATM that you can withdraw from your bank account, which is on the screen. Now the screen will display the highest 15 players that's online at a time. So if there's more than 15 players, you'll have to click the start button to view how much money you have in your bank account if you're not one of the highest players. And then in here is where you would deposit. So we have it set up for the poisonous potatoes, which is our currency. If you have them in your inventory, you step on the pressure plate, it goes into your bank account. And then we also have it set up for the emerald blocks. So for every emerald block equals one poisonous potato that goes into your bank account. Okay, so we'll go across the street and grab you all a mailbox at the post office. So this works just like any mailbox would. Players can deliver you items. So what you'll want to do is go up to this NPC, get you a free sign. May have to do one at a time. It's set up to the nearest player, so that could be going in multiple inventories. Okay, and as you get your sign, there's open mailboxes downstairs on the second level. So you can find any open mailbox that doesn't have a sign. You'll crouch down and you'll put your gamer tag on the sign, and then an admin will come in and color it for you. But if you've got items in there, it will light up. That way you can quickly check to see if you've got mail, and if it's not lit, then you can leave. Okay, awesome. So now we'll head out of the post office. Okay, and we'll work our way down. So over here is our community farm. We ask that if you do harvest in here that you just simply replant. That way it can grow back for another player. We also have a bone meal maker down at the very bottom. If you've never used a bone meal maker, you put crops or seeds in there, and it will bone meal it for you. Okay, this main building at the end of the strip is going to be the teleport hub. So in here, we have teleports set up to our trading hall. This TBA is to be announced. That's going to be our game district. We have been working on the game district, so that's going to be up soon, where we have bingo nights and stuff like that. But in here, you'll see every player's name. So it's set up to that player and it's to their base. So whenever you find an area that you want to build in, you'll submit those coordinates in a create a ticket section for a home setup teleport button. And admins will come in here and set it up for you. That way you never lose your base. And basically we just put it in different color groups just so whenever you want to update it, you'll just say I'm in the purple section, and that way admins can quickly update that for you. Up here is our gold member Skyblock. So these are players that have become gold members. They're community supporters. So since they do help support the operation cost of the server, they do get monthly shulkers filled with items each month, as well as a Skyblock. The Skyblock is 25 by 25 by 20, and they can build whatever they want up there on them. And it's secure with barrier blocks surrounding it. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Okay, yep. So this is just the back of the teleport hub, which you can see some of the shopping district. So we'll head on to the other side to get out. So our shopping district has several roads. They are named. In Discord, there is a tab under, let me see, under community called Shop District. This is where every shop will create their post, and they'll select which road they're on. That way it's a little bit easier to find, and we've also created a map as well. But the road names can be found on these item frames, and it's all player-ran shops. We also have vacant shops throughout, so there'll be a plot. So if you want to have a shop, you can definitely claim a plot. So there's open plots on some of these roads, as you can see, as the players start filling them up. But we've got soup shops, we've got a breakfast shop, we've got wood shops, you name it, bakeries. So any ideas that you all have or that haven't been taken yet, you can definitely own a shop. Okay, now we'll work our way back to town. And before we do, I'll let you see how one shop is set up. So we'll take a look at the sand shop. So basically, you'll come in, they'll let you know their pricing. So the pricing will either be posted in the shop or on the channel, or both. And you'll get your product upstairs, and then you'll put the payment, which is the poisonous potatoes, in their payment barrel. And then some shops will do pick up and drop off. So like with the sand shop, a lot of players will order like a shulker full, so they'll bring and drop off their shulker. It gets filled, and then they can pick it up once it's filled. Yes. Yeah, so it is honor-based, so we expect players to honor that and put the correct amount. If players do steal and they do get caught, that is an automatic ban from us. And they do get placed on like a do not allow list, which is shared by several other servers that they just won't be able to join. In here is the farmer's market. So we have lots of different crops. So this section is going to be for the saplings. These will grow fruit. The only one that glitches out is the lemon sapling. So that's why it's free and you don't get charged, because some saplings, you'll bone meal it and it will grow without the lemons, and then other times it will. So you'll have to give that a couple of tries. And you'll want to harvest it how you do sweet berries. So by using the left click instead of like how you would harvest wheat or carrots. That way you don't break the fruit sprout and it will regrow each time. If you break the sprout, then you will have to basically do a whole new tree. In here is the seeds that will need to be planted on fertile soil, and you can craft that in the crafting table, or we also have a shop that sells it. And then over here is going to be like your sweet berry bushes, but they won't prick you or harm you. These you'll also harvest the same way. Now if you dig them up, they will also give you the crop plus the seed. So if you want the seed as well, that's a good way to get that. As we go downstairs, this is where you can sell the crops that you harvest to make money. So farming does pay in this server. So it's not like you're just farming just to farm. You're actually farming to become rich. So once you get 9 crops, so let's say you've got 9 eggplants, you'll take it to a crafting table and it's going to allow you to convert it into a sack. So for every sack, you get 2 emeralds. We do have crop of the week. Crop of the week changes every week and it sells for more emeralds. So it sells for 3. So that is a good way to, you know, earn those emeralds, and then you'll convert those emeralds into emerald blocks and then take them to the bank. Downstairs. Oh. No, you're good. No. So the more food crop seeds do come from creative. That's why you have to purchase them upstairs. Yeah, I wish they would be able to be found in the world. Unfortunately, they're not. Okay, and then down here is where you can sell the seeds. Now, some of them did not come with sacks, so we've actually created like a little bone meal section for you. So if you harvest peppermint or cranberry seeds, you can trade them in for bone meal. Okay, so now we'll go up. Now upstairs, so this is a train station that we built for the farmers market. So upstairs we actually converted it into our neighborhoods. So this is where players have created their own like village or neighborhood community, and they allow other people to come in, join that neighborhood, and they can build. So yeah, so each neighborhood obviously will have a different theme, different vibe, different restrictions on what they allow and what they don't. So for an example, we can take a look at Fungleton. So if y'all want to teleport to Fungleton. Okay, so as we walk through here, you will get lots of different vibes so you can tell what vibe they go with. It's like mushroom style. And you also feel like you're a small person in this area since a lot of the stuff is a lot bigger than the player. And they've just set up like a little pathway to get to the actual neighborhood. So they've set it up to where you jump. And then you enter. So they have did a lot of work. They are still working on it. They're building a tree of life up there. So lots of things is happening here in this neighborhood as well as other neighborhoods. So if you like community living, take a look at the channel called Neighborhoods. They post like an advertisement, and then if you want to join the bot in Discord, you'll run a command. It'll tell you what to type, and it will add that role to your profile, and you'll get access to their text chat and also to their voice channel. But there's lots of different areas here. They've got their own little town hall. Let's see what else they've got going on. Town hall. And then other neighborhoods have set up like little buildings here to advertise for theirs as well. So this is a partnered neighborhood with this neighborhood. Yeah. This is what those bushes look like for the more food crops. So like this is probably blueberries around here. So they're different colors. So I know a lot of people will like try to do different colors. So this is probably blueberries and grapes, and that's what they look like. So if everybody will get out their spawn clock, you can drop it, and we'll all meet back at the town hall. Excellent. Welcome back. Okay. We'll show you 2 more areas, and then that will end the tour. So as we work our way around the post office, we will approach our nether portal entrance. So we've got that set up. You walk up the Nether Mountain and you'll be able to enter the Nether portal, which we have built it up so it's got different pathways. You can even link up your base if you want to the Nether portal. So we've got that option. And then our last building. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they our admins Minko and Snazzy did all of that work. Yeah, we can go up there and look at it for y'all. So this is our what we call a creative shop. So with the food pack that we have, we some of the recipes was not included in the crafting table, so we kind of made this our own crafting table. So in order to get 3 pretzels, you'll need 1 salt, 1 butter, and 1 dough in your inventory. You come up, press the button, it's going to trade it out for you. That way you can still utilize those items. So we'll take a look at this Nether Mountain. It takes about less than 60 seconds to walk up it, so it doesn't take too long. I'm a speed walker, so I may get there sooner. You're good. So this is the top of the Nether portal. And you get like a fog effect. We've been thinking about maybe like for holidays, like for Halloween or something, to change it to orange or you know, different colors for events. But yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I didn't know you could do that until Minko discovered it. I'm like, heck yeah. But yeah, this is Rainbow Land. If you have any questions, we do have an admin team that is ready to help at any time. So we just ask that you create a ticket in Discord. That way it notifies us. Don't rely on in-game chat, because a lot of us will be playing and then you have to set your controller down and then you're not near the chat. So we don't want anybody to feel like their messages are being ignored when they're not. So that's why we created that ticket system. It pings us and the ticket will stay there until it gets answered. Yeah, we try. Yeah, we try to respond to tickets as quickly as possible. So sometimes other tickets do take a little bit longer depending on what's required. But again, welcome to Rainbow Land. If you have any questions, just reach out. And we hope you enjoy it here.